Promotional consideration paid for by the following. Yo Joe Outlet, your only source for G.I. Joe weapons and vehicle accessories. Don't have that incomplete Joe any longer. Connect with Yo Joe Outlet Center and complete that figure for an awesome price. Go check them out on eBay at Yo Joe Outlet Center and Facebook Yo Joe Outlet. What is up, guys? Jason up, New Age Revolution, down here in the cave for another breaking news video, another shocking impromptu video, which I am still in shock. Still in shock. You'll find out what it is in a minute. But as I opened a package today and saw what was in it, I started immediately reflecting on the day. Today was one of those days, that it's just not a good day. If you watch the breaking news video this morning, you'll learn that the Back to the 80s dual project was over, and that I would be once again flying solo. That went fine and good until I was, verbally accosted, and called a whole bunch of names, and I think jealous child or something like that was one of them. Which is fine, that stuff just kind of rolls off me. It's okay. But it puts a stain on the day, it's not the way to start your day off. Wednesdays and Thursdays, I usually load myself up with patients, and I went, I usually go 10, 11 hours on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So it's, back-to-back heavy days, and what else happened? My man Carlos, he won the contest, the $100 gift card. Our mail in the U.S. is dreadful. The mail where he lives is dreadful. He lives out of the U.S. The gift card has not shown up so far. I can't track it. It's not fair for him to not have his winnings, so I PayPal'd him his money today, and I will somehow, I can't return the gift card, but I can spend it. I took a picture of it. I have the numbers and the codes and stuff, so it was just a standard Visa gift card, so I'll probably just spend it, and Carlos got his money through PayPal, so it was kind of like, what a crappy day, not a great day, not the best day. But then I get home today, and there's a box, and it's an eBay. It says eBay on it, right? And I guess that's just, lots of people have these eBay boxes laying around. And so I was like, come home at 7 o'clock tonight. I started work at 8 this morning. Started seeing people at 8. I'm not complaining. I'm self-employed. I'm blessed. I'm doing fine. I barely work 35 hours a week. But long day, and I get home at 7, and I see the counter, and there's a package. I was like, I didn't order anything. I did just get a G.I. Joe in the mail the other day, so we'll be looking at that in a minute. Another 1985er. But I didn't order anything from eBay, so I didn't order anything from Amazon. What's going on? Well, last week, when I did the AWA rings video, a guy named Shane D., who's relatively new to the channel, reached out and said, after I did, if you remember in the video, I was kind of mocking those sticks that came with the cage, I don't like them. I didn't like them, obviously as a kid. And he messaged me and said, look, he's got a big old AWA collection. He showed me some pictures, but I think he needed one of the sticks or something, and he wanted to buy it from me. And I was like, I'm not going to sell you these, and he offered me some money, and I was like, look, I get so much from the friends of the channel. I have gotten so much stuff sent to me from you guys from day one, that I'm not going to charge him. So I said, look, I don't like them. I'm not a completionist. It doesn't matter to me that I don't have them now. So I said I will just send them to you. And hopefully those show up soon with our awesome mail. But I just said, I'll send them to you. And he said, no way, I can't just take it. And I was like, look, yeah, you got to take them because I'm just going to send them to you. And so he's getting these forks, the Remco figure holders, and he's thrilled, you know. And we were talking, and he said, well, let me repay the favor, you know, let me give you a good deal on, you know, he's got a bunch of extras, I suppose, of the Mania series, the AWA figures that are extremely pricey. And he's got some extras. So it's like, you know, when you're ready to buy one, let me know and I'll hook you up, you know. So cool. You know, I figured, you know, I'd probably get a discount of some kind. And guys, that was that. That was the end of the conversation. I was actually kind of late sending out the forks, so hopefully they get there soon, because I'm a lazy turd, right? My boy over here. So anyway, I'm dragging this out because it's freaking huge. It's unbelievable. I get home today, and there's a box, and I open the box, and inside it is stuff wrapped up in bubble wrap and a note from my guy Shane. And it just says, you know, I wanted to thank you for the Remco forks for my steel cage. You didn't know me from a hole in the wall, yet you just gave them up for nothing. I know you haven't made the Series 4 Matt Mania video yet, so hopefully this helps a little for your awesome collection. P.S. Love your channel. Then he says, just a friend paying it forward. And that's the part that got me. That's the part that got me, because today was a bad day. You know, I'm catching heat from people, and for dropping a Facebook podcast that I did for 3 hours total, or 3 days total, or whatever. Catching all kinds of heat, getting yelled at and called names, and you know, bad day. But just a friend paying it forward makes you think, right? Because as I dig into the package, and he must have a store of some kind, over 10 years of eBay service. Vintage Collector 0503 on eBay, guys. Vintage Collector 0503. I assume that is Shane. I assume that this is his business. Go check out Vintage Collector 0503 on eBay. But as I dig into the box, and I haven't even pulled this out yet, guys, because when I saw it, it has bubble wrap on it, but obviously you can see what it is. Because I sent Shane, I don't know, he offered me like $30 for the forks. I don't know, is that too much? Who knows? They're plastic forks. Because I gave them to him for nothing, instead of giving me a deal on one of his extra rare AWA figures, he packaged it up and sent it to me for nothing. Let that sink in. And don't forget to play the line over and over and again, just a friend paying it forward. I don't know Shane. Shane doesn't know me. But he reached out and wanted to buy some stuff. And I just decided to send them to him for free because you guys have done immeasurable amounts of stuff for me. So I'm going to send him something for free. And in return, you don't have to pay that back. I'm paying it forward. You just take it and run and give it to somebody else. Pay it forward to somebody else, not back to me. But Shane decides to send me a $200+ AWA Matt Mania rocker figure. And I think this is Sean. I think this is Sean. It might be Marty. It might be Herb or Philip. But I think it's Sean. I think this is Shawn Michaels. And he sends it to me, and it's got the rare shirt. Okay? And if I really want to, I got to jump on eBay and get a replica pair of sunglasses for $5 or $10. And I got one half of the Rockers, Mania. That hasn't sunk in yet, ladies and gentlemen. Hasn't sunk in. All I did, again, was just send a couple of things that I had extra. Not much value. Zero value to me. Sent them to him. And he was so touched by that he sent me something that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times more than what I sent him. With the note, just a friend paying it forward. And that's what makes the events of today so much better to manage, so much better to handle. I come home, and this is waiting for me. So Shane D, you have done more than just send a figure. You have reshaped an outlook, I suppose, putting more focus on the good in the world than the silly nonsense, than the silly, verbal garbage that I had to deal with today. The late hours, disappointed that my man Carlos didn't get his money yet, so I'm going to double send it to him. I'm going to send it to him again. I'm going to send it to him twice because he won a contest and he deserves it. And I come home at the end of the day, and this is sitting on my counter waiting for me. This reestablishes my faith in humanity, ladies and gentlemen. And Shane D is a very, very, very special guy, and a guy that I am proud to call an internet friend. And hopefully, maybe one day, we can give an elbow bump in real life. Man, oh man, we have added a Matt Mania, Shawn Michaels / Marty Jannetty, to my collection. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Faith in humanity is restored. Wow. So, I wasn't going to do this video tonight. Wasn't going to do anything tonight. Thanks for drinking all my drink, you nerd. And we're going to do, I don't know, lots of fun stuff going forward. You guys, outstanding. Shane D, you win the award for Person of the Year. Thank you all for keeping me going. All the comments today, by the way, so appreciated. When I split up from the previous co-host, it came out of left field and I was bummed, and you guys scooped me up. I wasn't bummed about this one. This was my decision. The backlash I was bummed about. But you guys hammered it home as usual. Don't worry, you'll be fine. We like you as a solo act. All the great stuff that you guys said. Of course. Of course you said all that. Wind beneath my wings, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. I'm going to hang him out, put him on the shelf. Proudest addition to my collection. Thank you very much. See y'all next time. A good night now.